Numbers 22, King James Jubilee. Balak summons Balaam. I see what year this is. (1407 BC). Alright, and the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab, on this side Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was so afraid of the people, because there were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. Moab said unto the elders of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are around us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak, son of Zippor, was the king of the Moabites at the time. And he sent the messengers therefore unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Pithor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, and saying, Behold, this is the people come out of Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, they abide over against me. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he would, thou bless is blessed, and thou cursed is cursed. Now the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of the divinations in their hand. They came unto Balaam, and spake unto him the words of Balak. He said unto him, Lodge here this night, and I'll bring you word again, as the Lord speak unto me. And the princes of Moab abode with Balaam. And God came unto Balaam, and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak, son of Zippor, king of Moab, hath said unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which cover the face of the earth. Come now, curse me then peradventure, and I shall be able to overthrow them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refuseth to give me leave to go with you. The princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak, and said, Balaam refused to come with us. And Balak set yet again princes more and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam, and said unto them, Thus said Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me, for I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me this house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God to do less or more. Now, therefore, I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me more. And God came unto Balaam at night, and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up, and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee thou shalt do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants with him. And his ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, with his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way, and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in the path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side, and a wall on that side. When the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself onto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. Then And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn either to the right or to the left. When the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto this ass, Because thou hast mocked me, I would there were a sword in my hand, for now I will kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? Said, Nay. The Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, with a sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed his head, and he fell flat on his face. The angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore? For hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I will not to withstand thee, because thou waiest perverse before me. And the ass saw me, and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, so I now had slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me now. Therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto a city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? Am I not able to indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that God putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and I came unto Kojath-Huzoth, where Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent Balaam to the princes that were with him. It came to pass in the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him into the high place of Baal, thence that he might see the utmost part of the people. Alright, now, Balaam's first oracle. Balaam said unto Balak, Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me 7 oxen and rams. And he did as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said unto Balak, Stand by the burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he shew me I will tell thee. And he went on to a high place. And God met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram. And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, Return unto Balak, thus thou shalt speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak the king of Moab has brought me from Aram, out of the mountains of the east, saying, Come, curse me, Jacob, and come and defy Israel. How shall I curse whom God hath not cursed, or how shall I defy whom God hath not defied? But from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob in the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die in the death of the righteous, let my last end be like his. And Balak said unto Balaam, What hast thou done unto me? I took thee to curse my enemies, and behold, thou hast blessed them altogether. And he answered and said, Must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord hath put in my mouth? And Balaam's second oracle. Balak said unto him, Come, I pray thee, with me unto another place, from whence thou mayest see them, that shalt see but the utmost part of them, and shall not see them all, and curse me them from thence. And he brought him into the field of Zophim, to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. And he said unto Balak, Stand here by thy burnt offerings, while I meet the Lord yonder. And the Lord met Balaam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, Go again unto Balak, and say thus. When he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offerings, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said unto him, What hath the Lord spoken? And he took up his parable, and said, Rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. God is not a man, that he should lie, neither the son of man, that he should repent. He hath said, and shall he not do it? Shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. And he hath not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither hath he seen perverseness in Israel. For the Lord his God is with him, the shout of a king is among them. God brought them out of Egypt, and he hath, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, whom God has wrought. Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion, and shall not lie down until he eat of the prey and drink the blood of the slain. And Balak said unto Balaam, Neither curse him at all, nor bless him at all. Balaam answered and said unto Balak, Told not I thee, saying, All that the Lord speaketh, that I must do? And Balak said unto Balaam, Come, I pray thee, I'll bring them unto another place. Peradventure it will please God that thou mayest curse me them from thence. And Balak brought Balaam unto the top of Peor, that looked down to Jeshimon. And Balaam said unto Balak, Build me 7 altars, and prepare me 7 bullocks and 7 rams. And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. Numbers 24. And Balaam's third oracle. When Balaam saw that it pleased the Lord to bless Israel, he went not, as at other times, to seek for enchantments. But he set his face toward the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes, and he saw Israel abiding in his tents according to their tribes, and the Spirit of God came upon him. And he took up a parable and said, Balaam, the son of Beor, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said. He hath said, which heard the words of God, and saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes opened. How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel. As the valleys are they spread forth, as the gardens by the riverside, and as trees of line aloes, which the Lord hath planted, as the cedar trees beside the waters. He shall pour the waters out of his buckets, and his seeds shall be in many waters, and his king shall be higher than Agag. His kingdom shall be exalted. And God brought him up forth out of Egypt. He hath made it as it were the strength of a unicorn. He shall eat up the nations, his enemies, and he shall break their bones, and pierce them with his arrows. He laid down as a lion, as a great lion. Who shall stir him up? Blessed is he that blesseth thee, cursed is he that curseth thee. Balak dismisses Balaam. And Balak's anger was kindled against Balaam, and he smote his hands together. Balak said unto Balaam, I call thee to curse my enemies. Behold, thou hast altogether blessed them these 3 times. Therefore now flee thou to thy place. I thought to promote thee unto great honor, but lo, the Lord hath kept thee back from honor. Balaam said unto Balak, Spake not also thy messengers which thou sentest unto me, saying, If Balak would give me this house full of silver and gold, I cannot be going beyond the commandment of the Lord, or do either good or bad of my own mind. But the Lord saith that I will speak. And now, behold, I go unto my people. Come, therefore, I will advertise thee with this people shall do to thy people in the latter days. Alright, and he took up his parable and said, Balaam, son of Beor, hath said, and the man whose eyes are open hath said. He hath said that which heard the words of God and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty falling into a trance, but having his eyes opened. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise from Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheth. Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Balaam's final 3 oracles. And we took on Amalek. He took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, and his latter end shall be that he perish forever. And he took on the Kenites, and took up his parable and said, Strong is thy dwelling place. Thou puttest thy neck in a rock. Nevertheless, the Kenites shall be wasted until Ashur shall carry thee away captive. He took up his parable and said, Alas, whom shall live when God doeth this? And ships shall come from the coast of Chittim, and shall afflict Ashur, and shall afflict Eber, and also shall perish forever. When Balaam returned to his place, Balak also went his way. Number 25. Alright, now the Baal worship at Peor. Alright, Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab, and called the people unto the sacrifices of their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people, and hang them up before the Lord against his son, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. Moses said unto the judges of Israel, Slay every one of his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of the children of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation, took a javelin in his hand, and he went after the man of Israel into the tent, and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, hath turned away my wrath from the children of Israel, while he was zealous for my sake among them, that I consume not the children of Israel in my jealousy. Wherefore, behold, I will give unto him my covenant of peace, shall have it. And and his seed after him, even the covenant of the everlasting priesthood, because he was so zealous for his God and made atonement for the children of Israel. Now the name of the Israelite that was slain, even that was slain with the Midianitish woman, was Zimri, the son of Salu, a prince of a chief house among the Simeonites. And the name of the Midianitish woman that was slain was Cosbi, the daughter of Zur. He was head over a people of a chief house of Midian, warring against the Midianites. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Vex the Midianites, smite them. For they vex you with their wiles, with they have beguiled you in the matter of Pur, in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of the prince of Midian, their sister, which was slain in the day of the plague of pure sake, for pure sake. Chapter 26. Now the second census of Israel. And it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Moses and to Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saying, Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, from 20 years old and upward, throughout their father's house, that are able to go to war in Israel. Moses and Eleazar the priest spake with them in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses, and the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt. Reuben, the eldest son of Israel, the children of Reuben, Hanok, of whom cometh the family of the Hanokites, Phalu, the family of the Peluites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Garmai, the family of the Garmanites. These are the families of the Reubenites. They that numbered of them were 40,003,730. Sons of Palu, Eliab, the sons of Eliab, Nemuel, Dathan, Abiram. This is that Dathan and Abiram, which were famous in the congregation, who strove against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, when they strove against the Lord. And the earth opened up their mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah. When the company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, they became a sign, notwithstanding the children of Korah died not. Now the sons of Simeon and their families are Nemuel, the family of the Nemuelites, Jamin, the family of the Jaminites, Chichin, the family of the Jachinites, and Zerah, the family of the Zarhites, and Sheol, the family of the Sheolites. These are the family of the Simeonites, 22,200. The children of Gad, after the families of Zephon, the family of Zephonites, Nagai, the family of the Hagites, Shunai, the family of the Shunites, Ozni, the family of the Oznites, and Uri, the family of the Urites, Arad, the family of the Aradites, and Areli, the family of the Arelites. These are the family of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered than 40,500. Alright, now the tribe of Judah, the sons of Judah were and Onan. Onan died in the land of Canaan. The sons of Judah after their families were Shelah, the family of the Shelonites, Pharez, the family of the Pharezites, and Zerah, the family of the Zerhites. And the son of Pharez were Hezron, the family of the Hezronites. Hamul, the family of the Hamulites. These are the families of Judah according to those that were numbered 16,500. And the tribe of Issachar. Sons of Issachar after their families were Tola, family of Toliites, Puah, family of Punites, Jeshub, family of the Jeshubites, Shimron, the family of the Shimronites, the family of Issachar according to those that were numbered of them 4,300. Alright, now Zebulun, tribe of Zebulun. The tribe of Zebulun, after their families, were Sered, the family of the Sardites, of Elon, the family of Elonites, Jaleel, the family of Jaleelites. These are the families of the Zebulunites, according to those that were numbered of them, 3,500. And the sons of Joseph after their families were Manasseh and Ephraim. Of the sons of Manasseh were Machir, the family of the Machirites. Machir begat Gilead, and the family of the Gileadites. He is the son of Gilead. Jezer, the family of the Jezerites. Helek, the family of the Helekites. And Ashriel, the family of the Ashrielites. And of Shechem, the family of Shechemites. And Shemitah, the family of the Shemitites. And Hefer, the family of the Heferites. And Zelophehad, the family of Zelophehad, and the son of Hefer had no sons, but daughters. Names of the daughters were Zelophehad, were Mahlah, and Noah, Haglah, Milcah, Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh. And also numbered of them 50 and 2,700. And this is on Ephraim, after their families, Shuthilah, the family of Shuthalites, and Becher, the family of the Bachrites, and Tahan, the family of Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shuthilah, and Uran, the family of the Uranites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 30 and 2,500. And the sons of Joseph after their families. Alright, now the tribe of Benjamin. The sons of Benjamin after their families were Bela, the son of the Belites, Ashbel, the family of the Ashbelites, Nahiram, the family of the Nahiramites, and Shupham, the family of the Shuphamites, and Hupham, the family of the Huphamites. The sons of Bela were Ard, Naaman, and Ard, the family of the Ardites, and of Naaman, the family of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin and their families that they were numbered. Of them were 40 and 5,600. Yep, these are the sons of Dan of their families, Shuham, the family of Shumanites. These are the families of Dan of their families. All the families of the Shumanites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 4,400. Of the children of Asher, after their families were Jimnah, the family of the Jimnites, and Jeshu, the family of Jeshuites, and Beriah, the family of the Berites. Sons of Beriah of Heber, the family of the Heberites, and Michael, the family of the Michaelites. Then the names of the daughter of Asher were Sarah. These are the families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, were 50 and 3,400. Alright, now the tribe of Naphtali. Of the sons of Naphtali after their families was Jaziel, the family of the Jazielites, and Gunai, the family of the Gunites, and Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, and Shulim, the family of the Shulamites. These are the families of Naphtali according to their families, and then the number of them were 40 and 5,400. Alright, these are the number of the children of Israel, 600,000 and 1,730. Now the inheritance of Lot. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, unto the land shall be divided by inheritance according to the number of names, that thou shalt give the more inheritance to a few, that thou shalt give the less inheritance. To everyone shall be his inheritance be given, according to those that were numbered of him, notwithstanding the land shall be divided by lot, according to the names of the tribes of their fathers they shall inherit. According to the lot shall the possession be divided between many and few. Now the Levites numbered. These are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families. Of Gershon, the family of Gershonites. Kohath, the family of the Kohathanites. Of Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the family of the Levites, family of Gibeonites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Mahalites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korathites. And Kohath had begat Amram, and the name of Amram's wife was Shebed, the daughter of Levi, whom Her mother bare to Levi in Egypt. She bare unto Amram, Aaron, and Moses, and Miriam their sister. And unto Aaron was born Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them were 20, and 3,000, all males from a month old and upward. And they were numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel. Alright, only Caleb and Joshua remain. These are they that were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priest, who numbered the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. But among these was not a man of them whom Aaron and Moses numbered, the priests numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness in Sinai. For the Lord had said of them, they shall surely die in the wilderness. There was not left a man of them, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua son of Nun. Alright, I'm going to leave that at the end of Numbers. That covered all Balaam's fire.